Here with Michael Brandt, going over our solid ground extension cords.
Hey, Michael Brandt here with Garage Mount LLC. I'm so excited about these solid ground extension cords for several reasons. Okay, right here is probably a good start. Conventionally, these are plugs that you can buy at other stores that have they're hollow, and the only thing that's keeping these connected is this small piece of metal right here, if you can see it. This is typically only embedded into this plastic housing like 3/16 of an inch, and this is going to be the first thing to fail. So the great thing about the solid cords here is that the ground plug is a solid piece that's molded into this housing metal anchoring device, and it's just, they offer a 2-year warranty. If the ground plug breaks, that they will replace it. One of the other things that was really interesting to me is here, if you look really closely, competitor cords have these that are split in the middle. And I'd say the only reason they do that is so that it would spring back and have connectivity, but this is also going to be a very weak point. Where there's a loose connection, there's going to be a high amperage draw that's going to cause heat and melt your cord end. These prongs and these plugs are completely solid, also anchored into the housing of the cord. One of the other problems that I had recently is one of my favorite grinders, the cord on it. You can see the cord here, the jacket separated from the housing, and then they have these cords here that are replacement that come in, they're 16 3 cords that come in either 8 to 20 foot sections where you can wire them back into your tools. And
They have a jacket separation device built into the housing that prevents jacket separation. We've had these cords on job sites now for 2 years without one report of a jacket separated from the housing, and we've had them on some job sites for 3 years without a ground pin broken.
They are made, the coating, these are actually extruded around the wires.
The jacketing is extruded around their wires. A lot of the other cords, the conductors are pulled through a thin jacket.
So you can see, this is a conventional type cord where the conductors are pulled through it. However, solid ground extension cords have the outside coating that is actually extruded onto it,
making them one unit.
If you have some plastic that's under tension, if it gets a little hot, that's going to be the first place it breaks. So these are much more durable. They're made out of a high-grade PVC.
Temperature rating up to 220 degrees, whereas most other cords, the temperature rating is 140 degrees.
Yeah, and they're made, all of this is made 100% in the United States.
Sure is.
So sometimes I don't have the option of getting 100% made in the USA tool, so anytime I have that opportunity to buy from within our country, I try to do the right thing and buy that. So.
We certainly appreciate that, Michael. Yeah, thank you. All right.
One of the great benefits about the solid ground extension cords is the ground light indicator. This is indicating that you have power as well as that this circuit is grounded with this light on. It uses neon gas, so there's no explosion or light that could spark or it could catch on fire. On the other end of the cord, this cord is indicating that it is plugged in and that the polarity is in the proper sequence of the plug. If you use reverse polarity on your tools and you're damaging your tools, you're creating extra heat and it's not optimal. So if this was not in the right polarity, then this light would not be on. So in most conventional cords, this is the type of contact that you're going to get that's mounted inside the plastic housing. So at best, all you're going to get, if that, is 10% surface contact coverage. In this particular example, only the very tip of the plug is going in and making contact. And everybody knows, again, anywhere you have that loose fit with electricity is going to create heat and high amperage draw and melt your cord. So solid ground extension cords has a better solution to where their prongs first are solid, that actually go in and have, that's almost 100% contact. One of the great benefits to the solid ground extension cords is that they will pull all day long 15 amps over a 100-foot section. So that really helps us out when we are, 100 foot from our power source in our mobile welding unit and potentially running 2 grinders that are under 10 amps apiece. Thanks for making an excellent, superior product. I appreciate it.
All right.